Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Gitahi. I am a makeup content creator, and today I'm going to be sharing makeup tips that have taken my makeup from looking like this to looking like this. Yeah, let's get into the video. So we're going to start with the most important part, which is the skin prep. It is the most important part because it will determine whether your makeup comes out looking cakey or you'll get a smooth base. And it's not that complicated because for a lot of people, if you're a beginner mostly, you just need a moisturizer. I'm going to use this Luron. It's a moisturizer and a sunscreen at the same time, and a primer. Just that. If you don't have a lot of product, start with a moisturizer and a sunscreen and a primer. A moisturizer and a primer, that will do. Make sure you're not stingy with the product because mostly the moisturizer, you need your skin to be hydrated and plump. So make sure you're not stingy with the product. You see how much product I'm using? It's a lot. And if you're going to wear a lot of powders, you need your skin to be very moisturized. This is what determines if you'll get that smooth base that you want. After applying our moisturizer, we're going to let it sit for like 5 minutes. You just let it marinate because this is, you're like applying the glue, and you want to apply it properly because it is going to hold everything. I'm going to be using this primer. It's from Usha's. So as I let the moisturizer sit for some time, let me give you some words of advice. I actually started my makeup journey this year, and the progress that I've made, I am very pleased with myself. So if you find yourself, you've decided makeup is your thing, don't be discouraged by the many times you won't be able to create makeup looks that you want. Just be patient with yourself. You are a beginner, and you cannot begin you cannot be an expert in a skill that you haven't learned. So be patient, put in the work, because practice is what will get you where you want to get in terms of makeup. So make sure you practice, put in the hours, and yeah, it is fun. When you get there, you will understand what it's fun. So put in the hours. Now I'm going to go in with my primer. I'm not going to apply it everywhere here, and here on the T-zone area. I'm going to go in my under eyes with the primer because it's very lightweight, and you don't want to use like products like this moisturizer because it's very creamy. You don't want to use it for your under eyes. The skin under your eyes is very thin, so you want to use very lightweight product, and this primer is very lightweight. Okay, our first tip, a beauty blender. If you don't have a beauty blender, pause this video, go buy one, and then come back, because if every beginner needs to have a beauty blender. Not a joke, it's a very important product because this is what will determine if you get a smooth base when you're a beginner or not. It is very easy. It will it will change your makeup. I'm going in with my foundation, and I'm going to apply it on my hand because it's easier and faster. Ugh, those are a lot of pumps. This foundation that I'm using is not beginner friendly, and I learned it the hard way. It's a matte foundation, Kiss Beauty. It's not beginner friendly. Don't buy any matte foundation. I'm going to use this fluffy brush to spread the foundation before coming in with my beauty blender. This also can apply foundation, so if you have a fluffy brush, it's okay, because I also used to use it to get that smooth base, and it works perfectly. And then we come in with our beauty blender. You're just tapping, you're not moving the product, just tapping it in. It's a damp beauty blender. Did I remember? I think I forgot to tell you. You just a damp beauty blender. This foundation like pisses me off sometimes because it dries off very fast, so I have to be fast with applying it. I think I'll just pick it up with a brush and tap it in. This is much faster. Tap 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 tap. The foundation is a bit lighter, but I can work with that. So after applying your foundation, you want to come with a beauty blender and tap in the remaining product on the nose. You don't want to apply foundation, a lot of foundation on your nose, so you come in with the remaining product on the beauty blender, and then we are going to outline our brows, the top of our brows with some foundation. So I'm coming. This is a very small brush. It will make application very easier for me. Oh, and nice. Just like that. I don't know, it's very hard to apply. I'm holding my hand so that I will be able to control. But yeah, just like that. And then I'm going to blend it out into my forehead. As you can see, it applies out perfectly into the rest of the product, the rest of the face, the rest of the forehead. Anyway, the rest of everything. As you can see, I didn't apply it under my eyes because you don't want a lot of product. Remember I told you this skin under here is very thin. You don't want to have a lot of product there because when you apply your concealer it will crease, and we don't want that. Yeah, so the next thing is, I don't know, let me start with my eyes. We are not going to do a lot. Eyeshadow is very easy. Now eyeshadow is easy, but a lot of people don't want to practice, so they assume it's hard, but it's very easy. And today we're going to do a simple look, just brown. Let's use one color. Let's use brown and make it very easy so that you don't have an excuse. I'm going to use concealer to outline the under my eyes, and we'll get into the eyeshadow. Now for outlining your under eyes, I'm going to use this concealer, Elite Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. And I'm not going to start here. I'm going to start like, I'll leave some space and then outline the rest. I'm not in a hurry, so don't be in a hurry. Yeah, I don't know if they are the same, but tomato, and then apply a little bit. We're using a brown, it's dark brown, so we don't want to use a lot of concealer. Blend it out. I'm using this, it's a fluffy brush. Just dab in the product. Normally for this part that I've left out, I'd use a foundation, but because I don't feel like doing all that right now, it's not a must because I'm going to spread out the dark brown. But if I was to apply a colorful eyeshadow, I'd use this. It's a very light concealer, and because I have melanin, obviously you want to use the lightest shade of concealer you have if you are applying color to make the color pop. If you don't, if I was to come in with a blue, it wouldn't pop as much. I am using this palette to for my eyeshadow. It doesn't have a lot of colors, just basic colors. This is like 100 shillings. That is less than $1. I'm using this to set this upper area. And this color doesn't appear on my skin because it's like closer to my skin tone. So yeah, you won't see it. And for making eyeshadow to be way easier is make sure you invest in small brushes. I bought this set of small brushes and it has been a game changer when it comes to eyeshadow. Now I'm done with that, so I'm going to come with this color and apply it to the rest part. So I'm coming to this crease area and just going tapping in the product. Now we're going to blend it out in small circles. I'm going to continue. As you can see, you can already see the color. I'm going to come in to the rest of the eye and just, if you want it to be more intense, you want to apply more product. But I think I'm glad with how it looks because it's a very deep color. I love the way it applies. It doesn't change colors. So I'm not creating any shape, just in the crease area, blend it up a little bit, and that's it. Now let's do the same for the rest of for the other eye. Much better. Now I'm thinking about adding glitter, but I'll do that when I finish. So the next part is guess the blush. Yeah, I'm so excited. I love blush. That was too much. Okay. Now let me remind you, all these products that I'm using, they're very affordable. So if you are on a budget, this video will be gold to you. I'm going to be using these lip glosses. They are matte lip glosses. I don't know why matte and lip gloss are in the same sentence, but yeah, it's a pink one and a red one. We want a orange, an orange blush. So mix it on my skin, back of my hand. I'm always using my back of my hand because it makes application way easier, and you don't want to apply products directly to your face. You want it to sit on your back of your hand and then pick it up with a fluffy brush. I've washed it because one thing you learn the hard way is reusing brushes can mess up your makeup. And I'm going to apply a lip gloss, a small amount, to because this is a matte lip gloss, it will dry off fast. So mix. Now I have the product on the brush and just tap it in, and this will, if you want a flawless, you don't want the lip gloss to be harsh, make sure you use this method of picking up products with your brush instead of applying them directly to your face. Now you see that I'm not going to go in. I don't know if you can see. I hope you can see. Okay. Attitude. If you are still watching up to here, why haven't you subscribed? Okay, so subscribe please to my YouTube channel. Pick up some more product. I love blush. Another tip, if you are a beginner and you're going shopping for products, make sure you buy cream blush. Don't look at liquid blush for a second. Buy a cream blush. It is much easier. It is beginner friendly. these liquid products are not it. Just by, ooh, let me apply it like downwards a little bit because I want it to be like round. I think I've applied it up, but it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And then the placement, make sure if you are looking at an inspo for makeup, make sure you get the placement of the blush correctly because that is what will determine what type of makeup look you're going for. So yeah, so someone today applying blush with a beauty blender, like just taking the beauty blender and then tapping it in. You will get the same results as this, applying it with a brush, a fluffy brush. But I guess the application will be like much easier, and then you'll get a smoother base, a smoother application. So yeah, I think I've applied a lot of product, but I love blush, so mm, yeah, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm going to go to apply the concealer next and let it sit for like some time. So in the meantime, I'll be applying my what is it called? Bronzer. Yeah, I want to spread it out as I'm applying it so that when I'm blending it out, I'm not moving it. It will be like where it's supposed to be. I don't like applying this line. Applying a concealer, you can see the placement. I'm going to go in with the same eyeshadow color I used as our bronzer and go in on my forehead and on the cheekbone. I'm not going to go far downwards on the cheekbone. I'm just going to go closer to where the blush is so that they can be able to blend seamlessly. Makeup is all about being creative. You can use a product for different purposes, so don't be afraid to only use a product for one purpose. This will reduce overconsumption and it will save on your cost. Sometimes when you come to blend out the concealer, it sometimes gets very hard and sticky and looks dries off very fast, so going in with your setting spray helps reduce that. I'm going to touch up on the bronzer. At least now you can see it how it has blended into the blush. Now I'm going to blend out my concealer. As you can see, I've not applied a lot on my forehead and on my chin. The thing with concealer is a lot of beginners find it very hard to blend it out because you apply a lot of product. And if you find yourself applying a lot of product, use a beauty blender to blend it out because it will soak up the excess product. So you want to apply a little amount because you want to apply an amount that you can control. So I want a little amount, I don't want a lot. So let's blend out the on the chin first. Since it's a little product, and on the forehead you just tap it in. Since it's a little amount, you just tap it in with the beauty blender. Yeah, and that's it. When you use a beauty blender, you'll find concealer to be very easy, but if you use your brush, hey it'll be very hard. So that's why I told you you need a beauty blender because you can use a beauty blender for everything. Now for the under eyes, because it's a lot of product, you want to start with the edges and you need to blend it out into the blush so that it can be seamless. So I'm going to be very careful here. Oh, you see how the application is very easy. Go and buy you a beauty blender, and it's still damp, so don't use a dry one. You want it to be like this, your edges. After blending out the concealer, you want to go in with just a little amount, the remaining concealer on the powder puff on your under eye. You don't need a lot of product because you don't want creasing. You see how the blending is easy. It's not that hard. Concealer for the longest time traumatized me until I started using a beauty blender to blend it out. And the application is so smooth. If you use a brush and you have textured skin like mine, it gets to be very cakey, and I don't like that. So a beauty blender every time. I don't know if you guys can see how smooth it is. Trust me on this beauty blender. Trust me. And then now we'll go to our under eyes with just a small amount of product and tap 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 tap. Oof. And now this part. I don't want I want it to blend in. So I'm going to use the back part because it doesn't have product, and tap it in, and you can see it has disappeared. Now for the, because I don't like that line, just want it to disappear, and just like that. Perfect. I love this. It looks so nice. I'm going to go in with the bronzer again because I don't like the way it looks here. Make sure your concealer doesn't crease. Immediately after blending it out, you need to go in with your powder. And I'm going to use a powder puff to pick out to pick to pick the product. Okay, just love how it has applied. Oh my god, I love this. Just tap in. We don't want a lot of product. And I'm going to already have creases, so I'm going to use the other part that doesn't have the powder to blend out the creases first. And then now I can set. And now I can set. Nice, nice, nice. This one has creases too, so blend in out and then set. To add the eyeshadow on the lower part, but we're going to do that next time. If you want to see that, make sure you comment and tell me. Make sure you subscribe for more videos because I'm going to be creating a lot of content, and I don't think you're ready, so make sure you are ready by subscribing. For the lips, just my brown lip pencil, and I'm not going to blend it out much. Today I just want it to sit there, not moving, because sometimes it gets lost when you blend it out. My lip gloss, remember, I'm going to mix them together. Oh, I've just noticed this part. Oh, it's a powder. I'm going to sort it out. Mix, 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 mix. Mm. I've applied a lot, so mm, it doesn't look bad. So I'm going to apply this yellow, and you see how I have used this palette to its. I've overused it at this point, so I'm just going to apply some yellow and spread it out on top because I have monolith eyes, so it can get lost. I'm just going to over apply it on top a little bit. I'm just applying it on the middle part, and that's it. This is how it looks. I am not crazy about it, but the rest of the makeup, let me. I love it. Oh my god, let me show you. I almost forgot. Now for the final part. Actually, this makeup looks good. It looks good. I have no creases anywhere, no cakey makeup. It has blended out. Look. Oh, I look good. I look good. Makeup is not that hard. I've just shown you everything you need. So just go and try it out using every product. Don't forget a beauty blender. Remember what you've learned. Don't forget a beauty blender. I am going to be showing you more tricks and makeup hacks that will take your makeup, that will get you looking like this. So make sure you subscribe.